Good morning and welcome. And Republic TV has accessed the complete CAG Rafale report that is being tabled in Parliament by MOS Finance, and we continue to break down all the details of what exactly is there in that CAG report. Joining us live at this point in time from our Mumbai newsroom is Akshita Nandgopal, and also Anuj will be with us. Akshita, first up, the key points that have been mentioned in the CAG report. Just take us through, especially when we talk about the pricing 2007 to 2050.
You know, Amita, we've been able to go through this report. From page 126 is where they refer to the Rafale deal, and this is possibly the most important page on the entire CAG report with regards to Rafale. It breaks down exactly what are the details of the pricing and compares what was the previous deal, the UPA deal, versus this government's deal. And let me just break down to you what exactly they've mentioned. All of this, for our viewers' sake, keep in mind, this is in percentage. So they've broken it down. First of all, the flyaway aircraft package is the same, which is why it's been mentioned as zero. Services, products, operational support, equipment, we are told that the NDA deal is cheaper by 4.77%. Similarly, Indian specific enhancement, this is also very, very important. The Indian specific enhancement has come down by 17.08%. This is a comparison between the 2007 price versus the 2015 price, essentially the UPA deal versus the Modi government's deal. Now you come down to a few more technicalities, the engineering support package as well as the performance-based logistics. Both of these are higher under the NDA deal by 6.54% in both. And then you've got this particular weapons package. Now, while they haven't gone into the specifics for obvious reasons, considering the secrecy clause as well, the weapons package they have mentioned is cheaper under the NDA government's deal by 1.05%. Overall, the price for the NDA deal is 2.86 cheaper than the UPA deal. This is a comparison between 2007 versus 2015 prices based on this deal. Let's take this across to our executive editor as we continue to show this on our screens. Let's take this across to Abhishek Kapoor for more details as well. Abhishek, we've got that table which breaks down the percentages and shows us, you know, how the NDA deal is cheaper. And this is possibly the most important point, that the deal was 2.86% cheaper than the UPA deal. That's what the CAG has said in his report.
Well, absolutely. Akshita, you know, the CAG has given long paras on why there were a lot of difficulties in comparing the price of Rafale at the 2007 price point and the one at which it has been bought at the 2015 price point. Having said that, it goes on to compare, and the traffic list where, of course, prices are redacted because the government has maintained that it's part of the secrecy clause and can compromise national security. It gives in detail how the prices have varied between 2007 and 2015. For example, in the India-specific enhancements, it's as much as 17% cheaper. Now, you know, the CAG says that, and because, you know, we're discussing this, Akshita, because Congress has the biggest hullabaloo about the price factor of Rafale, that it has proved to be costly, and hence perhaps some kickbacks were involved, and then it was a scam. That was the Congress logic. Now the CAG says that actually, if you look at the flyaway condition, there is no price escalation, A, and B, if you include the India-specific enhancements, the aircraft is actually 17% cheaper. So while the numbers still vary, Akshita, from what the government has been saying, which was that in the flyaway condition, the aircraft is about 9% cheaper, and with the weaponry, it's about 20% cheaper. The figures might vary, but still, the CAG audit also gives a picture where you can come to a safe conclusion that the Rafale deal by the Modi government in 2015 has definitely been a better deal as compared to the one which the UPA was negotiating at the 2007 price point. Also, Akshita, we have to remember that the 2007 deal was a notional because it never happened. And it never happened, which the Congress party fails to bring notice to, is that they were themselves not satisfied with the negotiations. They were not satisfied with the deal that they were getting. So they are comparing a deal which, even in their eyes, was unsatisfactory to a deal which has been fructified, yes, and which has led to a delivery of first Rafale this year itself, which is being tested in France now by Indian Air Force pilots. So essentially, what the CAG report does is, Akshita, it bulldozes the Congress arguments on the price point, which was directly connected with Congress narrative of a scam in Rafale.
Absolutely. And you know, once again, let me just show this to our viewers.
Absolutely. Abhishek Sion with us.
Exactly.
We also have Anuj who is joining us at this point in time. Anuj, I want you to take us through as far as the CAG report and the right numbers that Republic TV is getting for our viewers, even as we have the Congress party that is continuing with their protest. Another press conference by Rahul Gandhi we're expecting this afternoon. But clearly that mentions, when we talk about the CAG report, it talks basically on three things. That is, when it comes to the pricing, the maintenance and the delivery. Now these are the things, three things that were kept foremost when this deal, this intergovernmental agreement was signed between India and France.
Well, actually, if we talk about that this time, now, Amita, let me tell you, this is the copy of the CAG report which I am having in my hand. This is a 141 pages report. And now in the CAG report, CAG has made it very much clear about pricing, about the comparison, I would say, that what exactly was the comparison if we compare it from 2007 and if we compare it to 2015. So there it shows clearly that the deal done by the Modi government is much more cheaper, and on the other hand is like the detailed report is given by the CAG. Let me remind you that yes, when you are pointing it out that Congress party is continuously protesting on the same, and let me also remind you that Congress party was the one who reached to the CAG and was demanding for this report and was demanding for this particular audit, and now this is out. This particular file is out now, and this is going to be placed in the parliament. This is will be in the parliament. So now Congress party is left with a bigger question that what their strategy will be. As we do know that Congress party is also scheduled to do a press conference, none other but Rahul Gandhi is going to do the press conference. But this particular file, this report, make it very much clear. The comparison has been already done that what exactly is the difference if we compare it to 2007 and the 2013 deal. So this is going to be big. At this point in time, we are waiting for the Congress response now, that what Rahul Gandhi going to say today. Back to you.
Absolutely. Actually, coming back to your show, to our viewers once again, as far as how exactly is the deal cheaper and better than it was signed during the UPA regime and the current terms of negotiation that were fulfilled by the NDA? Because so far, what is to be believed as far as Rahul Gandhi's dependency on that newspaper report is concerned, he once again will be raising the points that how the deal was in not a better condition than today when it was signed by their government. All right, I believe, Akshita, before I come across to you, Aishwarya Kapoor is also with us, our political editor. Aishwarya, how exactly is this going to give a befitting reply to Rahul Gandhi and Congress party especially, who have been time and again raising the pricing question again?
2.86% cheaper than the UPA deal. That is what page
2.86% cheaper than the UPA deal. That is what page number 126 onward in this 140 plus page CAG report, which has been accessed first by Republic TV, has shown that this deal done by the NDA was 2.86% cheaper. That's how specific it is. It says that all of those enhancements which were required were not the IAF demands. That has also been said contrarily. But on the pricing issue, the main point of the Congress National President Rahul Gandhi has been completely decimated, because now the CAG report, so now, well, we see the Congress party taking on another institution, now the Comptroller and Auditor General of India, because this report says that the NDA deal was 2.86% cheaper. That's how specific it is. It gives you figures, it gives you years, it gives you specifications of that very particular aircraft. So this report, which is 140 plus pages, right from 126 and then so on and so forth, till the last page, till the last signature, it says that the NDA deal is 2.86% cheaper. So now the Congress party needs to understand that their very stand, they're also planning to do a press conference today. They are also planning to do a press conference today at 3:30. The Congress National President wants to do. But what they are forgetting, that this is the government agency, the CAG. This is another institution which is specifically saying 2.86% cheaper. That's how clear they are. They are saying that the deal which was done by the UPA,
Aishwarya,
and then they are comparing the deal which was done by the Modi government.
Pans out, because for the CAG too, Rahul Gandhi is given a name as Chaukidar Auditor General. when it comes to the judgment of the Supreme Court also, now that is the Congress party is not ready to accept it. And when it comes to newspaper reports, you have Congress president who is heavily relying on this, and that is way he takes his fight forward. Isn't that also, Akshata, if I can come back to you on that, because when it comes to the CAG report, a 141-page report that has been filed, tabled in Parliament, how crucial is that? Because on the floor of the House, we can also hear the chorus for a JPC that goes around on the opposition spot.